What's up, everybody? Nathaniel Morton here with NathanielMorton.com, where on this YouTube channel, we make videos on how to increase your vertical jump, how to get bigger, faster, stronger, and more explosive. So if you are interested in any of those topics, definitely subscribe to the channel and click the bell so that you never miss a video. But in today's video, I'm going to take you through a vertical jump training workout within my very own vertical jump training program. So if you do not have my vertical jump training program, link in the description by the way, no worries, because I'm going to take you through one of the workouts right here. And I've personally used these workouts to increase my own vertical jump to the point where I can dunk with two hands, throw myself alley-oops, and everything of the sort. And you can too by taking what I teach you today to the gym with you and doing this workout for yourself. So let's get into it and let's increase our vertical jump. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nathaniel Morton here, coming straight at you once again with the voiceover for this vertical jump training video. What I'm going to do with this voiceover is explain to you exactly how and why I did all of the exercises that you are going to see within this workout and how they can help you increase your vertical jump and dunk a basketball. But before I start explaining, please, if you could, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so that I can push this video out to more people and grow my channel. And if you want to be very helpful, you can even leave a comment. But all right, let's jump into the video. So what you see me doing here are explosive squats with the bands, using the bands, superset with split leg lunge jumps. So first of all, if you do not have these bands, I highly recommend that you get these bands, and I will have a link down below in the description. And you can click the link, it'll take you to Amazon. Get these bands, they are extremely helpful for helping you jump as high as possible. But if you don't want to get the bands, simply do these explosive squats without the bands. So, for the explosive squats, what you're going to do is 10 sets, 3 reps. And you want about 2 minutes rest, 1.5 to 2 minutes rest in between each set. So you're going to be using 30% of your max box squat. So calculate your 1 rep max for a box squat and then use 30% of that 1 rep max for your 10 sets of 3. And what you're going to do are pause and explode reps and sets. So you're going to pause at the bottom, wait about a second, and then explode up as fast as you can as if you were jumping. Okay, so 10 sets, 3 reps, superset with these split leg lunge jumps. Moving on to the explosive step-ups. So for these explosive step-ups, you're going to be using your body weight. You're going to do this for 3 sets of 4 reps. You can use a bench. You can use plyo box platforms. You can use a chair. Anything that gets your knee to be about 90 degrees, like a 90-degree angle. You can put your leg up on the chair, form a 90-degree angle, and then explode up for 3 sets, 4 reps of explosive step-ups. And this is great. Every exercise, every rep, every set that we do today is going to be explosive. Let me check. Yes, everything is going to be explosive except the hyperextensions at the end. But everything other than that is explosive, as fast and as hard and as powerful as you can. Okay, moving on. These are band pull-throughs. For these, you're going to do 3 sets of 8 reps. And it's kind of tough to tell that I'm exploding right there. But if you look in the mirror, you can see me over to the left. I am exploding, and I know this looks very wrong. And you may not want to do this in the gym. But if you want to increase your vertical jump and jump as high as you can and dunk on the competition, I suggest that you do these band pull-throughs. Once again, the link is in the description for the bands. You need these. They are a great tool for increasing your vertical jump. 3 sets, 8 reps, as explosive as possible, focusing on your hamstrings and squeezing your butt cheeks at the top of the rep. I know that sounds wrong, but squeeze the booty. And we'll pick it up here. I think we are moving on to the 1-arm push press in just a second. And moving on, this next exercise is a 1-arm push press. And we're going to superset this 1-arm push press with a 1-leg box jump. So you're going to do 3 sets of 4 reps for each leg. and then you're going to superset 3 sets of 4 reps each leg for the 1 rep box jump. So remember, everything is as explosive as possible. So if you can't do these very explosive, just do it as explosive as possible. Just make sure you get down, control it on the way down, and explode up. But if you can't explode, then lighten the weight, man. Use a 5-pound, use a 10-pound weight. Right here, I think I'm probably using a 30-pounder. So if you can't do explosive reps with a 30-pounder, then simply drop the weight. And you can even do these body weight if you're really a beginner, but this is going to be an extremely important exercise for you to have to increase your vertical jump. So supersetting this with 1 leg box jumps, I do 4 reps of the same leg, and then I switch legs and I do 4 reps of the other leg. Now when I do these, I try to put the box to where I can almost not jump up on it. So I'm jumping as high as I can to get up onto this box. And I did, like I said, I did 3 sets of this. So by the end of the 3 sets, the last rep, I'm barely getting this. I'm barely jumping up onto the box. So, but these 1-arm push presses and the 1-leg box jumps are explosive as well. This is the plyo box work, the plyometric work that you're going to need to incorporate into your strength training, your stability training, your vertical jump training in order to increase your vertical jump as high as possible. You need all of them. You need to train for stability. You got to train for power. You got to add in plyometrics. You got to do body weight. So all of this stuff, all of these exercises are tools that you can use to increase your vertical jump. Moving on to the weighted lunges. So the weight that I grabbed, I believe, is 50 pounds. So what you're going to do is you're going to do lunges, and when I push off of that leg to come back up, I'm actually exploding up. So it's hard to tell from here, but I'm trying to explode up back into my feet being together. So you lunge and then you explode back to the top. Lunge and explode back to the top. So for these lunges, you are going to do 3 sets of 10 steps. If you need to do body weight, then do body weight. You don't have to jump into using 50 pounds, right? You can use 30 pounds. You can use 10 pounds. You can use body weight. You can also walk while you are doing these lunges. I find that I can increase my vertical even more if I do them in place and focus on exploding back to the top part of the rep. But if you want, you can do walking lunges. Moving on to the hyperextensions. One thing that people fail to recognize is that in order to increase our vertical jump, we need to strengthen our core. And one thing that people don't realize is that our lower back is actually part of our core, and our lower back is so important when it comes to increasing our vertical and jumping as high as possible. Because if you look at a vertical jump, if you look at somebody who's jumping, right, they swing their arms and then they jump up, and look at the movement of their lower back. The movement of their lower back and their posterior chain, it looks like hyperextensions. It looks like the kettlebell swing. A lot of these exercises that I incorporate in my vertical jump training program are very similar to a jump, a vertical jump, just as if you were going up to dunk a basketball, because we use all of those muscles in all of those exercises, and we use all of those muscles when we go to jump. So we have to strengthen our lower back, strengthen our posterior chain, and create those motor patterns so that our body gets used to it and recognizes that, listen, we want to jump out of the gym, right? That's our goal. Tell our body we are trying to jump through the ceiling and land on the second floor. But moving on. I'm moving into core, and I'll be honest, some of these core exercises were very hard for me, right? Not this one. This one's not too hard. This is alternating pikes. These are alternating pikes. What I did was I did all of these core exercises for 30 seconds, and I rested for 15 seconds in between. I did not add the rest periods to this video. If you would like to see the full video, like the full workout, like 2-hour long workout, and follow along with that workout, I'll put a YouTube card up right here so that you can click that and follow along if you want to. But for this video, I did not add in the rest periods just for sake of time. So these are suitcase crunches. Once again, 30 seconds I did these. So alternating pikes, 30 seconds, 15-second rest. Suitcase crunches, 30 seconds, then a 15-second rest, okay? And you want to focus on squeezing your core the entire time, just as if you were doing an isometric exercise where you were squeezing your core the entire time. That's what you want to do with these. Okay, so let's talk about this exercise right here. This is called a reverse plank with a leg raise. Number one, it looks terrible. My form is terrible because my shoulder flexibility is terrible, and I cannot get my arms under me to get my hips up in the air, so it just doesn't look very good. But it may not look like my butt is off the ground, but trust me, it is. And trust me, my core and my hamstring is on fire. This was probably the toughest this is the toughest, for me at least, of any workout within my vertical jump training program. Tougher than squats, tougher than one-arm push presses, tougher than anything. I cannot stand doing these reverse planks with a leg raise. Reverse plank in general is just miserable. You see, I put my leg down there and I died for a second. But those are very hard. And then afterwards, you go to the side plank, which is extremely easy after you're done doing the reverse planks. So you're going to do reverse plank with leg raise, then you're going to switch legs and do reverse plank with your other leg. Then you're going to do side planks for 30 seconds. You will rest for 15 seconds, and then you will switch sides and do your other side for 30 seconds. And with this one, I'm sure you all know how to do a side plank. If you don't, it's not too hard. I'm on my elbow. You can't see it right there, but I'm leaning on my elbow. Kind of see it right there. So you see I'm leaning on my right elbow. I have my left hand on my hip. I have my feet together. My hips are up off the ground, and I'm squeezing my right obliques. And I'm actually squeezing my entire core. Like I said, for every exercise, you want to squeeze your entire core the entire time. And let me remind you once again that core is extremely important when it comes to increasing your vertical jump. Let's say somebody with the same leg explosiveness, they can explode at the same amount of force, but one guy has a stronger core than the other guy. The guy with a stronger core is going to jump higher, I promise you. Add in lower back, which is part of core, and you're going to jump out of the gym. Forget jumping onto the second floor. We're jumping to the 9th floor, right? These right here are planks with a leg raise. So I'm on my elbows, got my hips up, I got my right leg in the air. I got my fade on point. Shout out to my barber. I love you, Frank. Anyways, then I switch, other leg. Sometimes I try to be funny, but I don't do a very good job of it. I'm better at being serious than I am funny. When I get in a serious mode, I tend to inspire people, and then when I try to be funny, people just make fun of me. But anyways, we got one more after this, one more ab exercise. It's actually for lower back, but we'll say one more core exercise. These aren't ab exercises. We want a six-pack ab. We want six-pack abs, but we want to focus on our core. And our lower back is part of our core. These are Supermans. What I'm doing is I'm on my core. I have my butt cheeks tight. I got my feet in the air, got my arms in the air, and I'm pressing them all up as hard as I can, squeezing my lower back, trying to make all kinds of gains and jump to the 9th floor. And this is once again 30 seconds, and then we are done. And I will cue it to the outro. Let's go, baby, make some gains. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this vertical jump training workout straight from my vertical jump training program. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to tell you how it is. If you do not have such an intense desire to become the biggest, strongest, fastest, toughest athlete that you can be, if you don't truly want to jump out of the gym and increase your vertical jump as much as humanly possible, then this is not for you. Because I'm going to be honest, that workout is not easy. That is not easy. So, if you don't have the willpower, if you are soft, this is not for the weak of heart, right? So if you want an easier vertical jump training program or an easier vertical jump training workout, I have some other workouts on my channel that are easier than this. But if you truly want to increase your vertical jump, I'm talking 10, 15, 20 plus inches, depending on what your vertical jump is. And I say depending on what your vertical jump is because obviously if your vertical jump is 40, you're not going to increase your vert 20 inches. But if your vertical jump is, 12, then you could possibly increase it 20 inches. So, but my main point here is I will link this in the description for you, my vertical jump training program, and I will take you, it says it right here, I will take you through every rep, every set, every exercise that it takes to get to the level that you need to be at to play sports or be on any type of high level as an athlete, right? So I'll link this down below, but I'm telling you right now, these workouts are not easy. I struggled with it, and I believe myself to be an above average athlete. So with that said, thanks for watching as always, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell if you have not already. Comment down below for any other workouts that you would like to see. Share this if you think that somebody else could get value from this video, or if you want to put them through some pain, share this video with them, tell them to do this workout because it is definitely not easy, as I said before. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and remember that you need an intense desire for what you want. Knowledge is not power. Just because you know these workouts now doesn't mean that you're going to go and do it. The only way that you become the biggest, strongest athlete that you can be, the only way that you increase your vertical jump is if you take action on what you know. Now that you know this workout, I suggest that you go to the gym and you put it into action and do this workout for yourself. Increase your own vertical jump. But I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day and stay inspired. See you guys.